All right, we are live. Okay, so we're going to finish off section 4.5 today. We're going to start working with logarithmic equations. Logarithmic equations. Okay. So how about if I have the log of x squared plus 1 equals the log of x minus 2 plus the log of x plus 3. So, Renee, I think it must be your turn. How do you solve this one?
Could you move each of the parentheses out to the front?
Move the parentheses out of the front. What do you mean by that?
Never mind. Then would you just split it up?
Split up what?
So you have log x squared plus log equals.
Oh, are you trying to distribute that?
Yeah.
You can't do that. It's not right.
And I'm not sure.
Okay, anybody? Go to this. What do you think?
Could you combine, like, on the right side equation, the log parenthesis?
Yeah, we could combine those with our rules. Do you remember how to do that one tonight? Those were those rules that I said don't ever forget.
Can you multiply them?
Yeah, so we're going to multiply this times this, right? So this becomes log of x minus 2 times log of x plus 3. Okay? Equals the log of x squared plus 1. Okay? Now, what do we do?
I'm not sure.
What's the problem with this equation? What would be useful if it was not there? It'd be a really easy problem if it wasn't there. That log is in the way, right? How do we get rid of the log? Divide it? You can't divide the log.
So multiply it by 10 and then log of 10.
Not multiply it by 10. We could do the anti-log. But it's kind of the same thing. If we could put a big 10 there, then those would cancel each other, right?
Yeah.
So that's essentially what we're doing. They would say the inverse log, but it's the same thing. Okay? So now, if we put that as the exponent, then those will wipe out and you get x squared plus 1 equals, and I'm going to FOIL that while we go, x squared minus 2x plus 3x minus 6, right? Does that make sense today? Okay? So now it's easy, right? This is just regular algebra. So what would you do now? We've got a couple questions.
Yeah, real quick. So with that log, did you just divide it over and then they canceled? Is that what happened?
Well, here. So we've got a log there, and we've got a log here. So technically, you're going to use the anti-log function, log inverse. Okay? So the log inverse of log, and then it just cancels it out, right? And if I do the log inverse of this log, then that cancels that out, right? So we're doing the inverse log. Okay? But you can only do that, so you don't want to do it at this step. You want to get this combined into a single log, and then you can do inverse log it.
Kind of. I'm just kind of like shaking my head like you. So you literally just write it now after you have
Well,
on the
yeah.
other side.
So another way to think of it is, okay, here, I'll do it this way. The way that you kind of think of it is, well, if I put that in the exponent, 10 to the log, since those are the same base, right? And that would also, that's kind of what we're doing with the anti-log. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, but you have to have one log on one side, and you have to have a single log on the other side as well.
Yeah, single log on each side in order to do that. Okay? So we can't do it at this step. We have to combine this and then we can do it. Okay?
And they have to have the same base. And
You have to have the same base. Yeah. Yeah, if they have different bases, all bets are off. Okay?
If it
Max.
would have, say, log base 5, you set it both sides equal to 5.
Yeah, if this was log base 5, then I would do that would be a 5. That would also be a 5. You could do the same thing. Okay? All right. So Danae, now it's easy, right? What do you do? Okay, so the x squareds cancel, right? And I'm going to add the 6. So negative 2x plus 3x is x equals 1 plus 6, 7. Okay, now, we haven't spent much time checking our answers, but logarithms are ones that you really should check your answers because sometimes you'll get an answer, but it doesn't work. So this is one we really should check. So I've got the log of 7 squared plus 1. Does that equal the log of 7 minus 2 plus the log of 7 plus 3? Okay, so we're trying to do that. So this 7 squared is 40 plus 1 is 50. So log of 50, does that equal the log of 5 plus the log of 10? We can use our log function. We can combine this again, right? And this becomes log of 50. Log of 50 equals the log of 50. Who needs a calculator? We're good. Okay? That make sense? Okay? So I will say, once again, very important to check your answers on these because once in a while you'll get an answer. And I'm sure we'll come across one that doesn't solve. Okay? So you might have to throw out an answer. All right, let's move on to another problem. How about no, I should have started with this one. This one's a lot easier. ln of x equals 8. How would you solve that one? Ahmed, I think it's your turn. Wasn't that easy apparently.
So I guess something to do with that E.
Something to do with that E, right? It would be really nice if we could put an E here and then that would cancel it out, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. And then we put the E here, right?
Yeah.
So x equals e to the 8th. Boom. Check your answer. ln of e to the 8th. Does that equal 8? Sure does. All right. Good job. How about log base 2 of 25 minus x equals 3? So Caleb, it must be your turn. Hello? What's your base? So we're going to do inverse log, which is like putting that in the exponent, right? Okay, so then that's going to wipe that out. And then what goes over here? A big 2. Okay, so then this becomes what? 8 on this side equals 25 minus x minus 25. Negative x equals negative 17, right? And then multiply by negative 1, positive, positive. Let's check our answer. Log base 2 of 25 minus 17, does that equal 3? 25 minus 17 is 8. Log base 2 of 8 is 3, so it works out. That's the correct answer. Okay? All right, how about 4 plus 3 log of 2x equals 16. So it must be Jacob's turn. How would you solve this?
I just put the 4 on the other side.
Can't hear you.
Put the 4 on the other side.
Put the 4 on the other side, so we'll subtract 4. We're gonna get 3 log 2x equals 12.
And then do the inverse log,
We can't do the inverse log because that 3's in the way.
divide by 3.
Divide by 3. Okay. So log of 2x equals 4.
And then do the inverse log.
Then we do the inverse log, which is just like, what's my base?
10.
Yeah, putting a big 10 there, right? Okay, so 2x equals
4.
10 to the 4th. 10 to the 4th is 1 with 4 zeros. 10,000. Okay, you do that.
5,000.
Divided by 2, x equals 5,000. Should we check our answer? Okay, 4 plus 3 log of 2 times 5,000. Does that equal 16? Well, 2 times 5,000 is 10,000, and the log of 10,000 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 4, 16. That's the right answer. Okay? We're flying through these. These are easy, huh? Okay? Wonder why we started with the hard one right off the bat. How about this one? The log of x plus 2 plus the log of x minus 1 equals 1. So Tim, it must be your turn.
You can combine the first two logs.
Okay?
So you get the log of x plus 2 times the log of x minus 1.
Equals 1.
And then from there, can you just do the, what do you call it, the anti-log, right?
The inverse log.
So you take the inverse log, so
Okay?
you do 10 to the first power.
Yeah, so this is
Over on
like
that side.
10 and 10, right?
From there and get rid of
Okay.
that.
So let's FOIL that out, and we're gonna get
You get like x squared plus 2x minus, oh, hold up, sorry, I'm lost. Hold up. X squared minus 2x, minus 2.
you forgot this one.
Can I say it's a Monday? Is that okay? X minus 1? Minus x?
Minus 1, yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay, I
There we
did
go.
it. Took a second.
And 10 to the first power equals
What? 0? 1?
10.
10, sorry.
Okay? All right, so we got a quadratic equation. How do you solve that?
Should subtract 10.
Subtract
instead of
10.
0.
Okay, so something's going to equal 0. We've got x squared, 2x minus x is
1,
x, and then negative 2 minus 10,
12.
negative 12 equals 0, and that factors into
So we like as
x and x. Factors of 12
the x
4.
plus 4x minus
plus
3.
4 minus 3. Plus 4 minus 3 is plus 1. 4 times, or negative, positive 4 times negative 3 is negative 12 equals 0. Okay? So then what?
So you got what x equals 3, negative 4.
So x equals -4 or x equals 3. Now, -4 kind of makes me a little bit nervous, right? Okay, so let's check our answer, especially the -4. So if I get the log of -4 plus 2, do I have a problem already?
Yeah.
Sure do. So -4 cannot work because I'm going to get the log of -2. So that's a problem. So I get to throw out that answer. Okay? Nathan?
So when you get to that point, would you write undefined for that term?
I just, yeah, this one does not work.
Okay.
We're just checking the answer. So this does not work, okay? Now let's try the 3. Log of 3 plus 2 plus log of 3 minus 1, does that equal 1? So 3 plus 2 is the log of 5 plus the log of 2, does that equal 1?
Yes.
Yes, because
Because we combine.
we can combine that into be, if we combine that, that becomes log of 10, which equals 1. So that one is a correct answer. But this one, even though it factors there, we have to throw that out. Doesn't work. Okay? So really important to check. Check your answers on those. Is there any others I want to do?
You want to do that original, the 43? Figured it out.
You figured it out?
Yeah, we figured it out.
Well, okay, sure, let's do it real quick. What was 43? What was the trick on that one? It was 2 to the x minus 10 times 2 to the minus x. I don't remember the rest.
Plus 3.
Plus 3 equals 0, right?
So what you do is you multiply everything by 2 to the power of x, and that cancels out the minus x.
Ah,
And
yeah.
then you substitution.
We multiply the whole thing?
Whole thing.
Whole thing.
Okay, so the whole thing by 2 to the x.
So it's 2 to the 2x
2 to the 2x
minus 10
minus 10
plus 6 to the power of x.
plus 3 times 2 to the x.
Well,
No,
yes.
that's not 6 to the x. Okay, but that is the trick. Okay, so now this becomes my middle term, right? So u equals 2 to the x, u squared equals 2 to the 2x. So now we've got u squared plus 3u minus 10 equals 0. There you go, that was the trick. Okay? All right, so then that factors into u 5, 2 plus minus equals 0. So then I can substitute back 2 to the x plus 5 equals 0, or 2 to the x minus 2 equals 0. 2 to the x cannot equal -5, so that's not going to work. I'm going to add 2. 2 to the x equals 2, x equals 1. Okay? Very good.
We figured it out.
Yeah, that was a trick. That was definitely a trick. So, okay. Quiz Monday will be on the rest of 4.5.